Hello guys and welcome back to the CPT Online European East and Middle Eastern Tournament. Do apologise for that, we just had a slight issue with some hardware stuff, so yeah, we should be back in action for you now, so don't worry about that. But we appreciate your patience and thank you for sticking with us.
Of course. Also, before we move on to the next couple of matches, I'd like to put out an apology. So the guy we're watching with the Angry Birds, 3900, someone did tweet us and said, I believe it's pronounced as Assun.
Assun, yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, thank you to Jay on Twitter for that one.
So apologies, I didn't want to offend you. We didn't know how your name was pronounced. So hopefully we haven't offended you, and we're going to pronounce it properly from here on out.
Cool, yeah, nice one. So moving forward, we have another losers game. No, a first losers game because we had all the winners games first. That's right. Yes. So we're gonna have LowHigh versus LowHigh versus Nuzzle 82.
Yeah. So we're familiar with LowHigh in the European region because
right?
obviously, yeah, Urian, a very competent one at that. We see him frequently on the Salt Mine League's channel, the tournaments they run on a Sunday. Shout out to the Salt Mine League crew. And
where's he from? Is it
Finland?
Finland. Yeah,
yes.
Finland. I thought so.
So he's actually part of I think it's Dr. Gulag. That runs these 1st to 7 streams every Thursday, I think it is. And they do like 1st to 7s, 1st to 10s, and he's part of the guys that run those sets as well. Very competent. And listen, it's a Urian player. You know he's got a couple of things with V-Trigger 1, potentially V-Trigger 2. I know we got a European player known as Faxa using that as well. But
I mean, Urian, man, I feel like he's one of the characters that has some of the best V system in the game.
He fits.
Both his V skills are great. Both his V triggers are great. You know, he can make it work regardless of the matchup, and that's probably one of the reasons why a lot of people consider him as one of the best in the game right now.
Yeah, I mean, it's something you guys need to be considering a lot with the characters. Now that with the introduction of V skill 2s, it's like, right, who fits within the V system so well? And as Tyrant said, the general consensus amongst the people is Urian is one of those characters.
Absolutely.
And obviously dealing with him online is an entirely different matter because we've all suffered from Urian online. But listen, it's what we're playing. It's what we're playing. Listen, 16 frame dash, and then it's like, okay, just seen it. And remember, Logan, F-Word, all the guys have been saying it. You don't react to the dash, you react to what happens afterwards. And then by that point, it's a counter hit medium, and it's, oh, man, it's crazy. But nevertheless, strong character. He's going up against Nuzzle 82, Nakali player.
All right. Oh, I feel like Nakali might do it right here because you can kind of force Urian to make a move. You can't just sit back and chill with Urian in this matchup.
Do you know what? One of the things I've always said that will make a matchup easier for you is if you can make him lose charge.
Yeah,
if you can constantly make him lose charge or make him be active more than or in an uncomfortable sense, you might be onto something. I don't know. I want to agree with Tyrant, but I haven't seen this matchup in a little while.
Yeah, to be honest, like there's not that many Nakalis out there. I'm not sure why. This character's always been super strong, in my opinion.
Goes under the radar all the time.
Yeah, for sure.
Right, and LowHigh puts on the code as well. Let's see how he handles a thrush counter here. I think just depending, I really want to see how Nuzzle's going to handle the neutral. He tried to press a button and he got counter hit headbutt. This is looking good.
Thank you for sticking with us, guys. There you go, and the round's over right there in about 4 seconds.
Let me tell you something. This guy's corner game slept on. I think his corner game is slept on. He's got some decent corner escapes as well. So you got to be careful. Okay. And he tried to anti-crouching fist. I'm not even sure if that was a bad angle. Come on, grab. Right off the bat. Is he going to wake up with a headbutt? Nah, he's going to hold it down for now, Nuzzle. Very attentive towards that.
Ooh, yo, that dive might be trouble as well for Urian because not the most reliable. You know, he does have good anti-airs, like in a way. They're good in some ways and they're unreliable in others. Yeah. And I feel like Nakali can definitely take care of those. He's done.
Can he not? Can Urian not stand hard kick? Or is that too early?
Hard kick is okay. I feel like that would be better for the dive kick than crouch fist.
But it's a mix-up. Because you don't know if he's going to do an early jump fist.
Yeah.
And that's got a very good downwards hitbox, as we've said in the past.
And also, the range is a big thing as well. Like, if he does the dive from slightly further back, it might even be trickier. So, okay, dash up throw.
The classic goes for the coral kick as well. And I haven't seen Nuzzle really utilize V-Trigger. Another violent knee drop. That move is very dangerous this season.
It's super good.
I am counter hit. That does nearly 200 damage. He's not stunned yet.
Whoa, okay, the desperation from Nuzzle, but he's activated now. And here he comes.
I'm loving the defense right now. Knock this out, yeah.
The light kick into the tackle. Beautiful.
Very good defensive decision-making made by LowHigh there. He had such an abundance of health there. Didn't really need to flinch. I know it's V-Trigger Nakali, but when in the risk-reward, do you really need to overextend and stop him from applying his pressure? No. Take the regular grab, Get on with it. This is command grab. Okay. We still got EX Danger's headbutt in the tank.
Yeah, exactly.
Weighing all the variables.
You're always able to just sit there and chill. So. But here we go. Okay, going straight back in now. No character switches.
Wow, he went for a 99-second chariot. Someone's come to play.
Yeah, LowHigh is definitely a bit of a risk taker, I feel. I've definitely played against this guy before online and kind of been taken aback and been like, wow, he did that?
That was a bad indignant thunder. Nuzzle could not take advantage of that, unfortunately.
Woo, close in space. That's another thing I've noticed about LowHigh. He will always keep the charge for that headbutt.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Oh, my goodness.
He missed the command grab. He's too far.
He actually tried to do headbutt there. But he got a crash fist.
Hey, but he can escape. I see Reinhardt do it quite a bit with violent knee drop, but he's done just there, trying to get out of fighting pressure.
It's a good option. It's fierce. All right.
I don't think that's a bad shout. If you can't find an answer to deal with the regular jump and the dive kick, just air to air.
Yeah, for sure.
Least damaging thing will be taking the jumping in the air. So
that's it.
Let's see. I'm seeing those buffers from the stand medium punch. Or the crouching medium punch as well.
You've got to be careful throwing out those buttons, but that was nice. Air to air. Caught him out the skies.
I promise you. When he has one bar and he's about 2 meters, when he's social distancing range away from you, EX violent knee drop is some serious business. On counter hit, that does a lot of damage.
He's trying to close the gap, boy.
There's a Valiant Rebellion +2 on block. It's not -2 anymore. You got to sit there and take it now. Let's see, I'm liking this corner control, and he back throws him.
Bad situation. The Kali back throw actually I feel was one of the better ones in the game.
In V trigger.
In V trigger, yes, but that goes to the corner. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You know?
Of course.
Okay, there you go. It's what we were talking about.
Do you know what? That eliminates my thing entirely because he got blown up. So
yeah.
That eliminates my theory.
But see, that's what I'm saying. The ranges that Nakali can jump at is scary. Not dead close.
Shouts to vitality increase.
Oh, there you go. Back throw. Take it there.
He's in a comfortable position though. He's got critical art available. He's at match point still.
Yeah, still on match point, correct. So let's see here. He's got full CA gauge as well.
I wonder if he'll spend it early. No, doesn't need to.
Yeah, I feel like a Nuzzle needs to kind of... That was nice.
Really good anti-dangerous headbutt.
I feel like, you know, LowHigh knows he needs to approach entirely because you can't sit back against him all day.
Yeah.
That's why he's going for a lot of EX knee drops. But, like, you can DP. You have to wait for it and just anti-air correctly.
He hasn't done one once. He's dead.
No, he's done.
Indignant thunder, you fear me. And you're going to be knocked out of the tournament.
Goodbye. LowHigh on speedrun mission there, boy. Taking Nuzzle out the tournament. That's it.
So what? That was Phenom speedrunning Sun, mate. And now LowHigh doing it to Nuzzle.
Pretty sure that was a 4-rounder.
I think so.
Oh, no. Sorry, he did get around.
But I feel as aggressive as Nakali can be, right? Because his game plan is pretty adaptable. You can change, accustom to his tool set and change your game plan. But I don't think I saw a Raging Light DP once. He got a couple of jump-ins, couldn't really capitalize off it there. But then again, I think sometimes when he wanted to move, LowHigh was already doing dangerous violent knee drop. So
LowHigh was definitely taking the risks, getting close. He was like using a lot of the EX knee drops, a lot of dashes. And it's like we said, if you're not ready for that, you know, you're going to let him walk all over you. Nakali has the tools to deal with that. He has the DP. The EX DP covers so much space as well.
Yeah.
So the second you see that yellow flash, that EX knee drop, you need to be ready. You can't let him keep doing it.
Here's the thing, right? One thing I've always respected LowHigh for is like when he's going to establish whether or not he can run all over you. And once he's determined that,
he saw that he could.
That's it. And again, look, even when it was Nuzzle's turn, what did he do? He exchanged his headbutt. He said, hang on, I'm going to win the game, not you. And again, he's in the position to do that.
He could have done it without risk of dying. So.
Yeah, one game up, last rounds, only one dangerous headbutt. Don't take that. Don't take that for gospel because I don't want the urine players just doing. It's like, it's only one headbutt, isn't it? It's like, no, I could lose you the game, but that's done. So I believe Nuzzle is no longer in the tournament, so it's going to be LowHigh going up against Assun in the losers top 12, I believe.
Yeah.
But now we're going to be moving on to another set, which is going to be Zantetsu, a name I'm familiar with, but it seems he's part of the same team as White Ash, and his opponent is going to be Kurabai Cannavaro. I hope I haven't butchered that name. That's a bit of a mouthful, but...
Okay, Kurabai. Okay, this is going to be interesting. I'm not sure about who either of these guys play. Yeah. So this could be a completely new experience for us.
But again, like, it could be an experience for the guys at home. It could be a very interesting match, one to analyze.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
But we've got some pretty juicy players in the losers bracket. And again, don't forget some of the guys that we saw in the winners bracket get knocked into losers. They're still waiting their opponents from these round one of the top 16 losers. So Somei awaits his opponent of this match. Then we got Lord Ahmed. It looks like a very competent Bison player waiting his opponent of the next match. Then we got Phoenix, the Vega player we saw at the start.
Yeah.
I bet he's itching to play again after that performance against Big Bird. He probably wasn't happy with himself, kicking himself in the foot.
Yeah, that can be annoying when you have to wait so long. You know he's in training mode right now, though. because it's not like they're at a tournament where they have to wait, buy the stream setup. There's nothing nearby. But you know, you could be hitting the training mode.
All right. I don't know about you. I'm gonna put you on the spot, and I want people at home. You can tweet us at HCJammers at @Talent_UK. Put it in the chat, whatever.
Please do.
Entering these online tournaments at home, and you're waiting. How are you utilizing that time? Are you just watching the other matches? Are you getting a quick ranked or casual game in there?
I know a lot of the guys do enter the tournaments, do ranks, because I've definitely been streaming at the same time as like one of these events, and I'll bump into like Hurricane or Bulge, and I'm like, wait a second, these guys are in the tournament that's happening right now, so they're trying to stay fresh. You know, they're trying to keep their mind, wide to the game, and keep the muscle memory fresh. You know?
I don't know, because since we've been at home, I think you could be a little bit more like attentive and more diligent with your practice.
This is a good point. Like, you've got all those extra tools at your disposal, right?
Yeah.
You could have like, YouTube on one monitor, looking up the tech. You can have CFN on the other. You could be looking at replays of the guy. You could be in T mode. Like, there's so much you could be doing.
That's it. Because again, like when we were at tournaments last year, what happened? You lost your game or you won. You immediately whip out your phone, sit somewhere, go to the restroom or something, come back. Now it's like, damn, I lost. Well, CFN's right there.
You got the extra tools.
Real quick.
Extra tools.
I'm in training mode. I don't have to kick some bear off to go and find out what that is I need to do.
Hey, is this tournament? No, get off.
That's it. So you're at home, and it's like you just get on with it really quick.
Yeah.
And again, some of these online tournaments I've seen, they've literally ran incredibly smooth, incredibly fast.
I like it. Everyone's getting better at them as well. So like, because there is an abundance of events and stuff like that, it's good practice for the TOs, I guess, because you can keep things running smoothly.
And again, it's like we said, 18, 19 weeks of the CPT running on board. You're going to be seeing me and Tyrant more than once, not just today, calling the action here along with the other commentators worldwide. But again, hope you guys enjoy it as much as we are. Hang on a minute.
Oh wait, this is Volcano Rosso. Okay, I definitely know this guy.
I had no idea. So Tyrant, if you don't remember, if people who don't know, this guy, Volcano Rosso, came runner-up of the Middle Eastern tournament last year against Big Bird. He earned himself 100 points.
Yep.
And it's interesting to see him back. I haven't actually kept up with what he's been doing. He's still playing Guile.
Guile is definitely capable this season for sure.
But isn't this one of his worst matchups?
Yeah, Sim I don't think it's great. I'm not too sure of the exact numbers, but I have definitely heard that that a lot of them don't like playing against Dalsim.
Okay, so it looks like he's picked V-Skill 2 Dive Sonic here, because I know, look, with Yoga Float V-Skill 1, you completely delete Sonic Boom, or at least the traditional way of playing the matchup.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is why it could be an absolute nightmare. So I wonder if Dive Sonic is going to, like, assist him in any way, shape, or form better than V-Skill 1.
It might help him close the gap easier, You might, even if you catch a limb, that's your chance to dash in and get the approach, right? So
remember, it got significantly toned down in a season.
It did.
The latest update we got anyway, because Dive Sonic before was a little bit too hard to deal with.
Okay.
Double somersault, cancelled out by Yoga Sansara. Okay, he's holding it down, but again, I'm seeing so many ways for Dalsim just to circumvent a Sonic Boom. Good teleport.
Nice. I like that teleport, yeah.
Even though he got back-fisted, he's out. He's dead. Oh, he could have done a meaty Dive Sonic.
Okay, here we go. Gets the throw regardless. That's going to be the first round there for Volcano Rosso.
All right. Remember, this guy's walk speed is pretty obnoxious, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
It's annoying to deal with when he gets that throw. I know it's less damaging than his back throw, I believe, but it's still annoying, nevertheless.
Okay, here we go. This frame trap there. Cannavaro.
Okay, tries to go for the down back medium kick. No anti-air because that was a very early jump in hard kick, so good stuff on the block from Zantetsu. Slide under. Okay. It's a pretty legit answer, close range, because Guile can't really like delay his landing or change his jump arc, so you're all right.
And this is every chunk of damage you take off of Sim is a big win for Guile.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that could have been the round, to be honest.
Good V reversal. That might pay dividends in terms of grade damage.
He'll take that. Now Zantetsu is gonna be. It's gonna be a rough spot here. Oh no!
Yeah.
That was an unsafe drill.
I don't know. Sometimes I feel Dalsim players just do that drill instinctively, and it's getting them killed.
Yeah, I mean, it can happen. It can happen. Dalsim is a very precision-based character. You need to be very, very careful about when you use his moves, otherwise you could die for it.
Yeah, he's putting himself in too much danger, and it's like, be careful. But again, like I said, like readjust it. I know with sometimes in particular stages of the tournament, or maybe your first game, you want to get certain things out of your system. Hopefully he's got that poorly spaced drill out of his system. And he's going to change it up, be more meticulous with his spacing.
Wow, a round start jump there. Bold play from Volcano Rosso.
Probably anticipating stand medium kick, stand medium punch for the round start from Zantetsu.
I mean, I'm pretty sure even then he can still anti-air.
Maybe.
Let's see. Oh, okay.
Okay. Let's jump in light punch on the anti-air. I love the sweep.
Yeah.
I love how quick-witted he was with that sweep.
Yeah, Guile needs to kind of just like force his way in, you know?
That's beautiful. I don't even know if that's a punish, to be honest with you. That's a fast sweep.
There we go. The V-trigger's out here. Trying to keep it on screen. The jump in, and you can see the risks he has to take here against Sim, and I feel like Zantetsu could be punishing them a lot harder, but he's letting him get away with it.
Okay. Jumping, medium kick into Yoga Sansara. That's actually legit on defense.
Yeah.
You avoid throws, and then you won't get punished because they have to block the Sansara, so not bad shout. Yeah, that was too early.
Yeah, you could have had a second option there after the EX. Oh, baits it out. Beautiful stuff.
Lovely bait there from Zantetsu, getting that crouching fist to put him one round up to hopefully bring himself back into the game, but I still feel mentally Cannavaro has got the upper hand, despite this being a bad matchup.
He gets the jab afterwards.
Okay, I think he's really relying on that crouching jab from Dalsim a bit too much. I seldom see that from Dalsim on defense.
Oh my goodness, you can see the risk taken right here.
All right, so Yoga float again.
Cannavaro is definitely taking mad risks here. I mean, you have to against Dalsim. I feel like he's going a bit too hard though. Here we go, he's going to get a full combo. Oh no, didn't have the additional bar, I guess.
Yeah, that didn't do a lot of damage there. He got the anti-air, which is the important part, and he's got himself V-meter to build for V-trigger 2. So let's see how he's going to use it. Or is he going to wait for Cannavari's V-trigger 2 to completely deplete?
That's dead, actually. No? He could have got crouch fist.
Oh, well, it's fine.
You're done.
It's fine. Double crouch fist, so doesn't even need to. He went for the back medium kick instead.
One game apiece here.
I don't know about you, but those last two sequences, I didn't quite agree with those flash kicks.
I mean, I understand taking the risks, but when you're getting so predictable that he's literally baiting 2 flash kicks in a row, then you got to start chilling. Like, I mean, he had the extra game to work with. Like, he could take the risk at that point, but now it's make or break. Final game.
For me, the extra game to work with in the first 2 is a double-edged sword. Because again, it's like, okay, you had the momentum. Now it's no longer with you because you guys just close it out, especially in that sort of faction.
And against Dalsim, especially as a character, because now you've got to start,
mate.
You've got to navigate the snakes and ladders to get close again.
I don't like fighting Dalsim the last game of the first 2 or first 3 because his game plan ain't really going to change from the first game.
Exactly.
Your one is.
And I feel like he could be actually reacting to a lot of these drills with the flash kick. You know,
that was absolutely magnificent. Sorry, Ty, that was beautiful.
Oh yeah, he baited him for sure. That was clean.
All right, there's the Sansara. He's going to jump out again.
Oh, lucky boy.
Early jumping hard, kicking again. It's working out for him. This is brilliant.
Your guy with the super turbo combos. Just jump in, crouch strong, flash kick.
But what is Zantetsu doing? Is he keeping doing crouching?
I don't know. His crouch medium should for sure anti-air that. But I guess Cannavaro just got away with 2 big jump-ins in a row and it paid off.
Oh, we'll find out. Let's see if Zantetsu can take it to the final round. But these jump-in hard kicks have been such a key asset.
Do you know what? I'll keep doing it now. If I'm Cannavaro, I'm going in.
Yeah, but here's the problem. Even if he cancels if he enters with crouch medium punch, cancels the fire, he just keeps getting swept with the sweep from guard. That's like a 7-8 frame sweep.
Well, yeah, that's to be fair, that's a nice play.
Dude, that's like a locked situation that he ain't gonna win regardless.
Yeah, you can see it right there. Or just stop cancelling into the fireball then.
Please stop cancelling. Please stop cancelling.
You know, you don't have to do that.
For the benefit of your tournament life, stop cancelling. Thank you.
There we go.
Oh no, the dive sonic! That would have been so sick that went over it. All right, he's got knife edge activated. Is he gonna throw out? Yes, he will.
I don't really agree with that. I'd hold on to it for the damage, surely. Is that not better? That's going to do it. Cannavaro will take it.
Absolutely irrelevant what we were going to hypothesize there.
All those risks he took, they paid off in the end. The persistence, you have to hand it to this man. He just kept trying, he kept jumping, he kept flash kicking, and he won the set.
There's not much you can say to that. Obviously, the one situation we saw is like, hang on, you keep cancelling crouching medium punch into Yoga Fire. It's either that's going to get blown up by the standing hard kick, or you're just going to get punished with the sweep. You need to switch it up.
Listen, man, online, these risks, they're going to pay off. So there you go. That's a lesson you should all learn. In your ranked games, just keep jumping. Just keep doing reversals. Just keep taking the risks.
I'm not advocating this. That's him. If you want to jump, go for it.
Listen, all in, baby. All in. Let's go.
Maybe last game, last round. If I was Abigail or someone, maybe. But Dawson?
Oh,
how are you supposed to go all in?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, he couldn't get it going. Like, the Guile was just going too hard. Like, the flash kicks, the jumps, like... But to be fair, he learned his lesson too late. Like the crouch strong into the fireball, like you should have stopped doing that a long time ago.
But again, heat of the moment. He's in the game, we're playing it. And I've always said this, the further away you are from the game, the more you can see. So look, we can see what they're not seeing, the players, and then obviously the spectators at home, you guys at home, you can see what they're seeing, and you can always hear what we're saying and do whatever about it. But unfortunate to Zantetsu, he is no longer in the tournament. So that means Cannavaro will be going up against Somei. So that's going to be Gal going up against Birdie. Again, like I said, I've seen Somei dabble with poison, so I'm not sure if he's going to be doing that. But what I am sure of, and you guys are going to hate me for this, we're going on another break. That's always what you wanted, right? We're going to be back in about 5 or 6 minutes. So don't go anywhere. You can cuss me all you want, but cuss me and come back.
Blame him.
To watch some more Street Fighter 5 action. See you in a little bit. All right, everybody, and welcome back to some more CPT Online action here for European East and the Middle East. We just concluded one of the matches in the losers bracket, Zantetsu going up against Volcano Rosso. Well, we know him as that, but obviously Cannavaro is his name. Up next, we're going to be having Xenon, I believe, going up against Hydra Marine.
Yeah, so should have another Colleen in action. Xenon is, I'm pretty sure, a Colleen. And Hydra Marine's a name I've definitely heard.
Okay.
But I'm not too familiar with the character that he uses, so...
Okay. I mean, Xenon's from Russia, I believe.
Sounds about right.
Because, believe it or not, the Russian scene have got strong Street Fighter 5 players. We just don't see a lot of them outside of, like, Somei. I don't see a lot of them, so...
Yeah, a lot of them don't really travel to a lot of stuff. It's like you said...
before.
Yeah. Before. Yeah, the before times. But yeah, Ras and Sunmate were definitely the two that got out there to a lot of the European tournaments and did a lot of damage. So yeah, it's interesting to see a lot more of them playing here.
All right, it's good. Like we said, it's online tournaments. Obviously, when you're in your respective regions, feel free to enter them, of course.
Speaking of entering stuff, guys, don't forget to enter this. This is so cool. Design a costume for Street Fighter 5 character of choice. I love this, man.
Don't worry, I bought all the poison players around an imaginary table. We've had our discussions. Shout outs to Addy-san for getting the costumes ready.
That's great though, because like there's a lot of people, there's a lot of creative people in the Street Fighter community. So I want to see what you guys come up with for that. But
it might pioneer something for the future of fighting games. You never know.
I mean, honestly, I think it's a great move from Capcom to do that. So.
We'll see. All right, as we get these players ready and lined up for the next set, remember, be sure to tweet out the stream, twitch.tv/Capcom Fighters. We are kicking things off. And here we go, Hydra Marine, another Urian player.
That is correct, going up against Colleen here.
So, Tarrant, you're going to have to walk me through this one. How rough is it this season?
I mean, I feel like Urian definitely edges it. He's just like super good in the neutral. The fireballs give her stress. He does not have extended hurt boxes on his fireballs when he throws them out there. So even when she's got V-Trigger 2 active, catching him when he throws a fireball is not the easiest thing in the world to do.
Now, how hard is it to deal with the magnified metallic sphere because of Indignant Thunder? Is that just a nightmare as well?
Yeah, it can be rough, but she's got some stuff as well in the matchup. Obviously you can't D-drop her for free. The parry is an option on reaction.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so it's definitely, it goes both ways, to be honest.
All right. I think, I don't know if that was a metallic sphere he wanted, but nevertheless, he's done it. Gets the confirm, though. Into the itch Parabellum, and he's going to go for a Hailstorm setup, and he's done.
Yeah, that's going to be the crouch medium counter hit. Going to close that one out there for Hydra Marine. For Xenon, over Hydra Marine.
I highly respect that headbutt, though. Nice and early.
You have to show them that you're willing to do it.
Let them know. Snipe kick, and that's easier to whiff punish or deal with in general, but it doesn't mean you still can't get crush countered by it if your spacing's not on point.
Yeah, you definitely need to be super ready.
It's a metallic sphere, just trying to throw them out, establish that control in the neutral. Wow, what's in that for?
Go, just EX heavy vanity to close the gap there.
That is so annoying to deal with.
Oh yeah, he was minus there, not at liberty to press minus.
There's a chariot tackle. Neutral jumping again. What's he looking for? What's he looking for? Inside slash. That's why he's neutral jumping. And the throw bait. That was genius.
I love that. Yep, he's going to get a safe jump here, perhaps. Yep, always a great option to go for that on Urian because it means he has to take away the charge for the headbutt.
Okay. Very interesting stuff. It's always good to get the insight of the character.
Yeah, that's always a good one to go for. And there you see he was unable to use, against like let's say Ryu, Ken, or Kuma, you could have used the V-Trigger dagger to go through the gap and close it. But,
it looked too far as well. But I kind of respect him for not doing that. Good situational awareness, but he's still in an advantageous position.
He's going to go for that safe jump, remove the charge once again. Oh, that was minus actually.
Could he have done Frost Edge there?
I think you could have interrupted.
Okay.
For sure. That's going to be it.
Do you know, I always forget that can combo.
It's +5.
Because I always see it just being special cancelled anyway. I forget it's like +5 on hits. You get the stand light kick afterwards. It's a safer confirm. So
listen, man. Colleen players are always going to press it. If it crush counters, you get a big boy confirm. If it gets a normal hit, you can get a combo. And on block, it's minus on block, but from that spacing...
I try to do the safe thing and just block, take the great damage. That's what I try to do. And then when I think it's my turn, it ain't. It just goes... And then that's it. So Hydra Marine is 1 game down against Colleen. So I don't know if he's got another character in the tank, or he's probably going to swap V-skills. Is the other V-skill viable for this in this matchup?
I don't know. It's going to be an interesting one. So... Hydra Marine here from Turkey. I'm not sure what he's going to do here. Oh, it looks like, oh, I see Sagat on the screen. Sagat is very, very strong in this matchup.
So, is Sagat one of the, not top 5 hardest matchups? Is it one of the ones below that? So like 6 to 10 of the difficult matchups?
I mean, it's definitely a rough one. Like, a strong fireball game is definitely what gives her hassle.
Yeah, because that's one of the weaknesses, right? Strong horizontal tools, especially like traditional projectiles.
And Sagat, like Urian, does not have extended hurt boxes on his Tiger shots. So he can just Tiger. Even if you see one coming and you activate, you press the dagger, you're probably not going to get through and catch him.
But isn't that... Doesn't Hydra Marine need to have meticulous spacing on his end? Because again, if he just liberally throws them, it's uncomfortable.
The spacing, he does need to be careful. Obviously, it's Sagat. I feel like in this game, Sagat kind of got the short end of the stick. It's not really the best game engine for him as a character. Like all it takes in this game could be potentially be one jump, and it could be curtains. So one bad Tiger shot could cost you the whole game.
I can agree with you to a degree, but again, look at Honda. Honda's pretty much safe with the way he plays as well, but he fits into the V system pretty well. V skill 1, V skill 2, the triggers are really good. But like you said, I feel Sagat, it's just too honest. We got 40 characters in this game now, and he's looking at other characters and going, that looks pretty nice, I wish I had that.
Like, I love Sagat as a character. I think he's one of my favorite Street Fighter characters.
He ain't the king no more.
Wow.
You see him and you're like,
I mean, I know what you mean.
Tell you what, though, let's see what Hydra Marine's Sagat is saying, because I think he's good if the player's good. I know his tools are extremely limited, but if the player's good...
Of course. It comes down to that. A lot of the characters in this game do, boil down to... it's all well and good. Like, if you're not being carried, it all comes down to how good you are as a player.
Well, look, with the combination of his player ability and the matchup on paper being in his favor, I'm very curious to see how he's going to handle it. But again, let's not sleep on Xenon here.
No.
He knows it's a bad matchup. He's like, well, look, I've done my homework to understand why it's a bad matchup. So let's see how it's going to pan out here.
Let's find out. I know he's going
Okay, we're just going to throw that all out of the window.
So it's not Sagat.
This is why I'm terrible sometimes. Because it's Seth. And he's gone with Tandem Booster. So he's not going to steal Vanity Step, because I think that steal is completely pointless.
You have to... you definitely have to have specific combos for it.
Yeah, combo. But where's the utility in neutral? That's why I don't use V-Skill 1 if I'm playing Seth in this matchup. But he did go with V-Trigger 1, though. Yeah,
V-Trigger 1. So he's going to go for the V-Skill 2, which does enhance some of the moves that Seth has.
I'm not sure if you continuously want to keep doing the enhanced Hecatoncheries to get in. -2.
Yeah, it's -2, yeah. Always starts out with it.
I don't know.
It buffs up some of his confirms, Like, he gets a nice confirm off of lights with it. Let's find out here.
Do you know, I'm definitely going to look at this matchup when I go home tonight, because I don't know enough about it.
I feel like she can consistently V-skill the Jaguar kick as well.
You reckon?
Yeah, that's for sure an answer.
Okay. Because I know that actually the Annihilate Sword has been causing a lot of people in the community nightmares.
Yeah, V-skill is a good option for that. Let's see here.
Okay, jumped in hard kick. No anti-air there from Xenon. He's playing it safe, and that was... Oh, he could have cancelled that, surely.
I think she was dead,
Yeah, that could have been 2 bars. Game's cool disaster.
Yep.
He's being so persistent. What an obnoxious move.
Yep.
He tried to go for a throw bait, but good awareness there from Xenon.
He could die.
No.
Not dead. Do we have to go for a reset here?
Do you think he should have gone into super?
No, I don't think it would have killed either. There we go, back throw.
This is why I got Tyrant next to me. Would I think a combo would kill? He's like, no.
I don't think it would have. You would have. I think going for a reset was the best choice. So good play there from Xenon.
Okay, looks like this Seth pick's not really working out right now. There's the Annihilate Sword. Ooh, it's crush countered.
Sweet chin music.
It recovers faster now, doesn't it? Or was that season 4 they done it?
Yeah, the only thing they changed on it was the extended hurt box.
Yeah. Try to jump back hard punch, but he hasn't got V-Trigger yet, so I don't think he's as threatening as some people make it out to be.
There you go, that's one of the buffs right there, and he gets the extra damage.
His damage output is one of the better things about him, to be honest with you.
Yeah, for sure.
That would have been so sick if he got that.
Yep, against Seth, you do get that. It's guaranteed on certain moves.
All right, backs off, trying to go for a throw bait again, but Xenon is just not biting. I love this resolution and defense.
Good space in here from Hydra.
Okay,
it's fine.
That's not too bad. 10 frame startup. It's actually a good whip punishing tool. Yeah. And it's only -2 on block, so he's going to activate.
Using it in a similar way that, Chun would use the X legs. Oh, where you going?
I like that risk.
I don't care about your plus frames.
He could lose the game because of that.
Yep.
Oh,
nice
my word.
DP bait there. The guaranteed option.
No, bad choice. back. That was a terrible choice.
Yeah, that one was minus, right?
So, I'll tell you something interesting about that move. Congratulations to Xenon for moving on. Unfortunate for Hydra Marine. So the change that they made in the latest update for the character balancing, there used to be a gap, an unintentional gap between Cruel Disaster into the V-Trigger 1 Cyclone Disaster. So when you wanted to punish, there was a gap, and the move would beat you out of it. So what they did was tighten it so it becomes a true string, so you can punish the -4 move. I think he was just too committal there with that move. But again, I love the risk that Xenon took after the +2 punch there. He's like, well, look, I know you're going to do something.
Yeah. I mean, it's a mind game for both players. It could have been a throw, it could have been a low. But, you know, he figured he'd bank on the mid and parry. Boom. That's what it takes with Colleen. Those hard reads, man, and when they pay off big time. You not only take a chunk of damage, like 240 damage on the EX, you get the setup after.
Do you know, putting that into perspective against a 925 Vitality character like Seth, that's a big deal.
It's very scary if you play Seth.
Especially in a situation as tempting as that. It's like, dude, you've really got to consider it. But this is the thing. It's what separates the men from the boys, right? Risk-reward scenarios. Now's the perfect time to go up and counter there. I don't know. I wanted to do a little bit more research on the Seth Colleen matchup. Obviously, I know you've got hands-on experience with it.
I think it's pretty even, if not in Colleen's favour.
Because, again, this is just my personal opinion. With V-Skill 1, when you obviously install that reset, I just don't see any utility behind it against Colleen herself.
I think that you just need to use it in a combo. It's like off hands you do like a Venom Dagger or something. It's not that great. It's just like a little bit more damage.
Because the vacuum effect is good.
Yes,
but then there are some installments that he steals where it's like the move's not that good. So I've seen Broski do it in a couple other set players. They steal the move and they get rid of it as soon as they possibly can.
Yeah, there's I feel like there's certain matchups where it's just so valuable. Like Zangief, that becomes like an 8-2 matchup. I feel like with V-Skill 1 Seth, it's like it's a horrible matchup.
But then again, it's like some of those moves Seth has, they're really good, but you have to remember they can only be used against the respective character. You can't just go, oh, let me steal Zangief's command grab and use it against Abigail or do this or do that.
Right.
But yeah, we can keep babbling on and do whatever. But the next match, the final match of the round where the top 16 loses, it's going to be Shady, another Urian player. Damn, Eastern Europeans are full of these Urians. I gotta love it.
We've definitely seen Shady around the circuit a few times, and a man like Evgen Choco Man.
Didn't we see this guy in season 2? Or was it season 1?
He's been playing for a while, man. Like I know he's. I
know you've faced him a couple of times.
He's a sim player. He plays Cody as well, I think.
I haven't seen this guy in ages.
Nah, I just play him online every now and then, you know.
Oh man, let me see how he's gonna handle this one. Dawson versus Urian.
Yeah,
I don't know. Is he picked V-Skill 1, V-Trigger 1? Interesting. Because I know Faster from Germany, Reinhardt's followed that tactic as well, picking V-Skill 1, V-Trigger 2, really utilizing the armored properties and getting in there to make it uncomfortable. But
what a round. Shady, absolute dominant, I think.
Oh, it's one round up, so whether it's dominant or not, it's one round up.
All right. Okay.
I can imagine Anti-Air being an absolute nightmare for Dawson in particular situations, but again, if Shady gets the chance to Metallic Aura up, he should be more than happy, or more than fine. But because he's being so oppressive right now, total lockdown against Choco Man in the corner.
3 jabs?
Nah, that Metallic Sphere +2 on block now. Such a good fireball when you trap the opponent in the corner.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying about Urian. His V system is insane.
All right, there's the Gale. He might do another one. The mirror wake up.
Wow.
Classic.
Shady just... Did you see the adjustments from the first round to the second round? They were just like... What did we see there, Jammers? Break it down for us.
I'd love to.
Break it down for the people at home.
I tell you what, that second crouch immediate kick was too obvious because a wake-up mirror was happening. It's either going to be headbutt. I'm not sure if you can low profile that actually.
Yeah.
Or it was going to be wake-up Aegis Reflector. But like, you got to expect it. Everyone's got to have their situations ready for that. But looks like Choco Man didn't in that situation there. I'll savor this indeed. Oh, he's picked deep breath. I don't know how effective that's going to be in the matchup, you know, because I know Yoga 5 gets enhanced, it bounces back, but if Urian hits you and he's got armored up, it might be irrelevant, you know?
There we go. Oh, there it is. It's like a fireball. Oh, bakes out a headbutt, but he was safe anyway. Shady got out of danger there.
Good Yoga angle there to counter the violent knee drop. Teleporting away. Yeah, I can't help but feel he's being very passive and he's very, fearful of a couple of moves that Shady's been throwing out.
No, he wanted the what's it called? The airplane.
Yeah, the Gale.
The Gale, that's it, yeah. Oh, and Shady's going to take that round. A couple of mistakes there from Choco Man.
Tyler, I'm not going to lie to you, he's getting run over at the moment.
Yeah, it's not looking good, man. Shady with a speed run on the way here, maybe.
Good spacing. Okay. I'm not sure if that was intentional. I give the benefit of the doubt. That was good nevertheless.
Okay.
Good stand mini kick.
Yeah, for sure. You need to use it sometimes, you know.
So yeah, a very underutilized button. Not unless you're using V-Trigger 2.
I mean, Urian's got so many good normals. I feel like even the other decent ones, like SR Medium, you know, they get missed out every now and then.
Well, they're properly utilized in V-Trigger 2 because you get the tackle conversion. V-Trigger 1 is a little bit weird.
That's true, that's true.
So, alright, he's just throwing out all the long limbs.
Minus.
Really trying to establish some control in this neutral game, but Shady's not having it.
I love how he's doing over 3 jabs into the bars. Alright, make a break here for Choco Man.
Good blocks. He's got V-Trigger 1, and you got to deal with this. He's dead.
Yeah,
He's done. That's a wrap. 2 bars. Thanks.
Yeah, style on him there with the Aegis Reflector. So,
combo wasn't even finished.
Nah, Aegis Reflector's ridiculous. I feel like it's one of the best V-Triggers overall in the game. Top 3 for sure.
You put it top 3.
Top 3 V-Triggers easily. Aegis Reflector is insane.
It's nuts. I mean, it's limitless possibilities.
It's nuts.
And it's just like every time it's activated, it's like you think you've seen it, but you haven't.
You have to you know, think about one of the several hundred setups on the way. You know, they whip open the Bible of Urian setups, like, let's go for this one today.
Listen, they open up that testament. It's like, right, what you got for me today? And for some reason, it's like the light bulb just sparks. They're all sunshine and rainbows. They're smiling. They're like, yes.
There's too much to think about.
It's time for you to suffer.
Too much to think about.
For the defender, of course.
Oh, yeah.
The attacker already knows what they're doing. The moment that mirror comes out, it's like, right, I'm going to jump over there, zip line over here, and the mirror's going to go under him, and he's going to...
Pick and mix combos, boy. Mix and match. You know? You can have it your way, as they say. All right, so that will be Shady taking that one over Choco Man. He will go on to play against Phoenix, the claw player from earlier on.
So I believe our remaining matches are pretty much established and ready now.
Yeah,
so
it's all losers round 2 from here on for the top 16. So we're going to have Assun versus LowHigh in a moment.
Yep.
And then we're going to have our next 3 games after a short break after that one. So we still have another game on the way.
Okay.
Before
so we've got Somei going up against Volcano Rosso, and then we've got Lord Ahmed going up against Xenon again. He had a very good performance against Hydra Marine. So we're looking at Bryce and Colleen again. Obviously, Lord Ahmed lost to White Ash. We're going to be looking at Birdie, potentially against Guile, unless Somei's got another character in the locker for us to see. And we're going to be seeing Zeku going up against Yuri. So interesting matchups. And I've said this before, anyone who's like commentating online tournaments or anyone participating in them, the matchup like spread has just increased now. It's not fixated on the tournaments with the finest players around the world, so we get to see like a common occurrence of certain characters.
Right.
It's like, no, the whole roster's here now. It's not going to be that one player using Fang or Ed or whoever in the pool. It's like, no, you could actually bump into them on a regular basis in tournament because, again, they're available for everyone. Obviously, CPTs for your respective region, but we're going to see how that goes. And now, I want to know, I don't know where my stream team is right now, if we're getting this next matchup lined up or they want to do another lovely CPT. I don't know. We haven't got a match lined up here. I'm waiting for you guys to tell me what's going on. But hopefully you guys are enjoying the action as much as we are, because again, it is online. But we've got some CPT action here for you guys.
That's what I'm saying, man. And honestly, it feels good to be doing a CPT with you again, man. Like this is great work. I'm really enjoying it.
How long's it been? 8 months?
It's been a while. It's been a long time, boy. But we're back. CPT season is back, guys. So get hype. Next match. Let's go. I'm enjoying this.
So it should be LowHigh going up against Assun. So
Zeku versus Urian.
We don't really have, like, outside of Infectious and Gunslinger and Shax, I'm trying to think who else. Suleiman as well. We got 4. I'm trying to think, have we got like a wide-scale Zeku experience in Europe, not just in the UK?
In Europe, I mean, of course, like Angry Bird, but if that counts.
We don't get to play Angry Bird. We don't even get to play Nox. Shout outs to Nox, by the way.
Oh, he's super good.
Hopefully he's doing good.
Yeah. So, I mean, I feel like at this point, though, Zeku's definitely a character you need to have studied, at least. You need to be ready for that. Same for Urian, to be fair. Like, that character is definitely going to be... we're going to be seeing a lot of him this season, I think.
Well, look, he's on everybody's lips, whether it's positive or negative. He's on everybody's lips right now.
All I'm saying is CPT is online this season, baby. So you better be ready for Urian, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh, boy.
You better be ready.
I know what he meant. If you didn't know what he meant, don't worry. I'll explain it to you later. I know what he meant. Those are fighting words right there.
You better be ready for Urian, boy.
Oh, man. All right, so these guys are pretty much ready to go. Kicking off Flamenco Tavern. Damn. All right. We're really kicking it off with these stages here.
Let's go.
So, did he pick V-Skill 2 again? I wonder. I just think V-Skill 1's better for just the start switching combos, taking the positional advantage. He's gone with V-Skill 2 again. Okay, he must be a huge advocate behind this.
Yeah, man, he's just a fan of those animals, man.
I mean, I don't know. I'm not completely convinced by this V-Skill 2.
Oh,
boy.
That V-trigger whiffed right there. Back throw.
Okay, Violet knee drops out.
Exactly, back throw, by the way. 160 damage.
Of course. Yeah, I think it does. Obviously, when the gut scaling kicks in, when you're below 25%, it's 140, but it's still
Yeah.
a high amount anyway. Gets the overhead, nevertheless. See how it goes here. Yeah, Zeku's V-Trigger 2, it's actually really good this season. It's the preferred V-Trigger out of the two now. But I feel against a couple of characters in a couple of situations, you got to be very careful trying to activate it, because you need to get a clean hit, right? And it's a clean counter to Violet knee drop. So if he sees that, it's a clean counter and a good anti-FE off him. So.
Oh, wow, okay. The +2 into the knees.
Buff.
Into the headbutt, sorry.
Try the back dash.
Yeah, Assun right now. Oh, he goes for a jump. Okay. Yeah, so one of the things I noticed about LowHigh when I played against him a few times.
Talk to me.
Take this washed up commentator's opinion as you will, but oh, here we go.
Before you finish that, he didn't even get to finish it. Damn. How about that?
But I feel like he's always got down charge, whether it's for the knee drop, whether it's for the headbutt.
Yeah.
So I feel like you can actually, a character with an overhead, you can get mid-range and you can get a lot of those overheads in.
Hey, that's if he's not charging headbutt.
No, but that's what I'm saying, like, because he's looking for a neutral jump or what have you, so it's going to be... That's going to be enough, that's dead.
Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah,
and that is actually the more damaging version. So when he goes from young form to old form, Grand Band does more than the EX run into slide.
It does indeed.
Vice versa. So you need to have that knowledge.
Yeah. Oh, that was tricky, man.
Good approach. I think you shouldn't be distracted by the ferret, though. I don't think you should be distracted by that.
Yeah.
I think they might find that the better of the two animals at Zeku's disposal. So
what, Timon?
Maybe.
The little guy right there?
I don't see the bird doing anything. To be completely honest with you. Nice trapped in the corner right now. Raw jump out there.
Do you see what I mean about that? He's always looking for headbutt charge. So he always looks for you if you go airborne. So, start to abuse that. Go for some cheeky overheads here and there.
Good player insight there from Tyrant, but LowHigh's got to be careful with those forward jumps, or even that. You can whiff punish that.
This is exactly what I'm talking about. He's always trying to use headbutt as much as he can. Knockdown.
I don't know, maybe in better conditions.
There you go.
Assun would have been able to get that with headbutt with a V-Trigger 2, but...
He's dead. Yep. That's going to do it. I feel like Assun needs to wise up ASAP, needs to be looking out for that. He needs to be... I think that playstyle is super hard to be ready for, to be honest.
The thing is...
Very unpredictable.
But here's the thing. With the characters that are usually on the upper end of a tier list, right? The more tools at their disposal...
Both these guys are, by the way.
Well, yeah, arguably both of them are top 5. But the more tools you have at their disposal, the harder it is to identify what the player's doing, because they can utilize each and every tool differently from another person. That's what's easily differentiated by different styles. So
this stage is banned if either of the players plays Claw.
Yeah.
But Claw is not on the screen, so you're all good.
And again, he's throwing out that crouching medium punch with malicious intent. Very adamant trying to land it. Gets that cancelable crouching medium kick now. Hey, the ferret saved him again.
That actually worked out. Nice.
Okay, racking up that stun. Wake up jab. And a reversal jab on defense. These guys are letting each other have it. Do you know what? Despite the life lead, I think LowHigh's in the upper position. Oh, sorry, he's got the upper hand. So.
Yeah, I think he's doing okay right now.
He wants a hit, though. Yeah, he wants to hit.
Yeah, you need to get that reset at this point.
Good jump out.
Okay, here we go. Oh, unable to confirm. Unfortunate.
Wrong Sophia. I thought you think he's going to block it.
Yeah, I think so.
Maybe.
Assun, though, in a good spot. He needs to activate V-Trigger however he can. Oh, fireball hits.
Yeah, see, that's why I'm not a huge fan. Not dead. Don't worry, it does the same damage as some of the
that's
throw.
gonna be
No
no
difference.
punish. Could he have got any punish from there? Oh, that's going to be enough.
That's rough. Yeah, I think full screen, if Yurin has Indignant Thunder activated and you're trying to use the ferret as an approach, it's just the metallic stuff is going to completely nullify it.
Yeah.
I think it's just null and void. Don't bother doing it. This is probably the most amount of time we've seen you use old form in this set, Tyrant.
That's right.
Hydra fits the trade combo.
Wow, well, got it right there. Nice. Good chunk of damage for an anti-air. That's big.
That's crazy.
Okay.
He was masking that charge, by the way, with the withstand fierce. I saw him.
Tire combo knockdown here. Nice. He uses those, like, all the different spacings Uses the anti-airs correctly. I love it. Oh, the confirm off the ferret.
He didn't go for the side, but good choice because he's near the corner already, and he tried to get a headbutt or something. LowHig's not flinching, and he jumps into the corner.
Wow, how did he get the charge? He literally headbutted into a headbutt.
Hang on a sec. How did you charge that so fast? What?
I told you, my man has always got headbutt ready.
All right, hang on. He's still got another move to deal with.
Is he done?
No, because he couldn't get a combo from that situation.
There we go. The Lightkick's going to tie up one game apiece here. Assun hangs in.
Yeah, I mean, pretty stubborn on defense, but at some point you've got to do it. Active defense is what the game's all about now, or part of it anyways. Very essential. If you're sitting there, then you're not going to make it very easy for your opponent to run over you despite who they are, and especially if you're in young form, got no reversal, V-trigger's already activated, then you pretty much have next to nothing defensive options.
Right.
Unless LowHigh wanted to stagger, which he wasn't doing. Yes. Oh, he's picked up bird this time. Interesting.
No confirm. Maybe didn't have charge.
Maybe it might have been a timing issue. Who knows? All right, so this is the last game between these two. Quarrel kick. He seldom used that, but still good. Nice jump.
Wow, that actually counter hit in front and he landed behind. Interesting.
Yeah, I don't think he was ready for that either.
No.
Or again. Quarrel kick, and that looked meaty as well. And this is what I was saying. Oh no, the spacing. Do you know what was sick about that? You can pilot the EX version, so you can really mess them up.
Yeah. Oh, that's going to be set point now for LowHigh.
Damn, that sucks. I wouldn't want to lose like that.
Nah, that's not a good way to go down. Because you technically did the right thing.
Yeah, you did the right thing.
Yeah. You used that V-trigger for what it's for.
And he was in young form as well. That was the worst thing about it, Tyrant.
Yeah, it's a shame.
All right, LowHig's got 2 bars, expends 1. That's can it. I think he might be. No. He could have stunned him.
EX would have stunned, but he didn't want the max damage scale in. Goes low. That's going to be enough, though.
Oh, that's 2 bars. What are you doing? Oh, he did the whole combo. EX?
Yeah.
Why is it not done? Oh.
He had more as well.
3 metallic spheres, closing it out in a dominant fashion. LowHigh taking it over Assun. That's crazy. But yeah, I was about to mention before that, Zeku, one of the characters who didn't get the luxury of getting a stun or a vitality increase, so...
Yeah, he stayed the same, right?
He stayed the same. But damn, that last round was rough. That was a complete mauling there from LowHigh.
Yeah, absolutely.
Clinical fashion, making
Solid
sure
stuff.
he's coming out here, stating a name for himself, making sure he's a fierce competitor.
That's right. And talking about rough for you guys, unfortunately, we're going to be going on another.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hold it. They told us a minute before. They said, "All right, break off this game." And I was like, "What is he going to say to tell them?"
Nah, sorry guys, we're going to have to take a short break right now, but we will be right back very soon with the conclusion of today's top 16, leading into the top 8, where we will be determining who we get in there. So it's going to be Somei versus Volcano Rosso coming up after that. And yeah, so we'll see you guys real soon. Don't go anywhere. Grab a drink, and we'll see you in a bit.
Hashtag blame Tyrant. I mentioned in a previous episode that if you land a counter hit using a heavy attack, then you will cause the crush counter effect. As stated before, crush counters are a more potent version of a counter hit, and is one of Street Fighter V's unique mechanics. When you land a crush counter, they will cause a different effect depending on the character. Some crush counters leave the opponent spinning. Some launch the opponent. And some cause a crumple effect. Now if you go for a crouching hard kick and it crush counters, then it'll cause a hard knockdown. Meaning the opponent will get up after a certain period of time. And this situation is universal. Crush counters can be used for many things in Street Fighter V, such as meaty setups, punishing certain attacks, was thrown out preemptively in the neutral. Be warned though, if your crush counter button whiffs, then your opponent is most likely going to whiff punish it and leave you in a dangerous situation.
Useless.
Now the only character that cannot trigger the crush counter effect is Gil.
Useless. Useless.
As he has his own exclusive mechanic known as Retribution. Also, please keep in mind that certain V-skills in the game can crush counter as well.
Useless.
As stated previously, V-skills help build V-meter. So if you use a character that has a V-skill that causes the crush counter effect, then you will earn more V-meter if it connects as a counter hit. Some characters have multiple crush counter buttons, whilst others only have one. And this is excluding the universal crouching hard kick crush counter. The crush counter system has gone through various changes throughout the game's lifespan, but they still play a huge role. Find out how to utilize your character's crush counter attacks so that you can be rewarded properly.
Yo guys, welcome back to CPT Online EU East and Middle Eastern tournament here. Tyrant and Jam is here to talk you through the rest of this top 16 down to the top 8 for tomorrow.
Yes, I believe, if my laptop serves me correctly, we have 3 more matches to go.
Three more, yeah?
As Tyrant said, we're determining the top 8,
games.
which will be happening tomorrow, which then we'll be finding out a winner who'll get the first spot to be qualified for Capcom Cup 2021, I suppose.
For the 2020 season, I guess.
2020 season?
Yeah. So that's going to be exciting to see who gets through there. So the winner side is determined right now. We have Big Bird versus White Ash in the winner's side. And then in the other side of the winners top 8, we have Phenom versus Angry Bird. So, no surprises there. All 4 of those names you'd expect to see.
Yeah, of course.
If they're in the bracket up there in the top 8. Loser side, however, we have LowHigh advancing on, the Urian we just saw, take that one earlier on, and then we've got 3 more games to determine the bottom side of the losers bracket.
So our first game we should be having on stream should be Somei going up against Cannavaro, so Volcano, Rosso. Yeah, so, alright, me and Tyrant were talking about this off stream. I wasn't sure if Somei was going to commit to this pick, but it looks like he is.
Okay, he is going.
And it's going to be Birdie going up against Guile. Now, Bullhorn isn't as notorious as it was a couple of seasons ago, but you can still use it for the projectile invincibility, right?
Yeah, you can use it to get through the booms every now and then, and let's see here. No, he's not going with V-Skill 2. Okay, so
Nah.
just trying to play that
But-
zoning game, the traditional Guile game.
Over time, people have worked on their spacing to make sure they're accurate, to make sure the Bullhorn whips in front of their face if they are going to be using a projectile. Now, I'm going to tell you something funny about this stage. The squares are pretty similar to the grid because of how it's designed. So if someone tells me not to play on the grid, I'm playing on this. It kind of does that. That's just my tech, but
That's the tech right there, baby. All right.
he's got Feature 1 ready, waiting. Somei's a huge advocate of Feature 1. He always has been. Just boulders his way through. Flash kick, I respect it.
Listen, he is playing. Oh my goodness. Yep, nice. It's the punish there.
I felt he could have got more damage though. Oh my god, you brazen! I didn't even know. Wow!
I love that.
Somei has come to play. Did you see that? He did a bullhorn, got blocked. He dashed up the number one, he went for commander.
I feel like the way Volcano has been playing is he's a very high risk, high reward style. But all the risks he's been taking in this game and the previous have been paying off.
I can't help but think that Volcano Rosso is looking at himself in the mirror. If you're thinking about high risk, high reward, you should have seen the way Somei handled that first round. He's like, hang on, I've seen this style before, I know how to deal with it.
Yeah, trying to shut it down, hold him down in the corner.
Yeah, right, what are we talking about?
Beautiful, yeah.
Exactly what we're talking about at the start. They're spacing themselves so the bullhorn whips right in their face.
Yeah, that's big. It's a big change for this matchup.
I know something about this game.
Okay, here we go. Hard kick.
Dolphin dive. I love the ball adventure. Don't dash. Good stuff.
Yeah.
He's minus up for that dash.
Wow, I love that for the V reversal. Caught him.
And he went for the dash. No.
I like the intent from Somei, but unfortunately, he was in backdash state. You know, takes him airborne.
Good upside down kick there from Volcano Rosso.
That's muscle memory, though, right?
He's got critical art. You got to be careful. You really got to be careful. Okay, he's gone. Chance is squandered.
Wow, the speed on that EX. And hard boom, and that's gonna do it. The EX boom. Volcano Rosso.
Do you know what I probably would have suggested Somei would have done? I think he should have activated V-Trigger Raw and blocked it out until he got one bar. And then, because he likes to use the EX Ballhead to get in, wait for a boom and just... It's a risk, because I know it's like -8 or 9.
It's a hard one right there, because Birdie's got to thread the needle, get close to Guile, but it's easier said than done.
Hey, look, he could have waited and done EX Dolphin Dive.
It was an option.
He didn't do it.
I feel like that, like EX Dolphin Dive is good for like one usage per set. That's like your trump card, I find, you know?
He already used it, if that's the case.
Yeah, that's true.
He's already used it, if that's the case. But you can't let Volcano Rosso get too comfortable. You can't let him get too comfortable in this matchup.
Nice bullhorn through the boom there.
Sonic boom again. Nice stand fierce. That's easier to deal with now. I know it's -6 on block. Very awkward to punish on block. But it's much easier to deal with in this season now. Nice jump. Hard read. Goes for the grab.
Wow, we scooped him out of a flash kick by the look of things.
That's -5. What are you going to do? He went for backflip. I like that. Take advantage of the negative frames. He's trying to punish entirely. So. Okay, just going to throw the flurry of Sonic booms, or one at a time, actually.
Yeah, the baby booms are out there.
Damn, he didn't really utilize that at all. Considerable life lead here for Somei. I don't know if he's looking to build V-Trigger 1 unintentionally here.
There, Somei landed on all the Sonic booms. And it can go downhill so quickly
Back
against...
all. Back.
He could have got a way bigger punch.
He could have just micro-walked and punished, but maybe he wasn't confident. Because of the situation or the circumstances.
Even like guaranteed flash kick, you know. All right, but there you go. Somei's going to take that round. Gets one up on the board here.
I'm not going to lie to you. I think Somei was pretty fortunate to get away with not being punished in that EX Bullhorn, but he was trying to bring himself back to the set. Good neutral jump, hard kick, and he done the wrong hanging chain. That was unfortunate. That's punish. There we go. Good stuff here. Another upside down kick.
Wow.
I love that command grab. Let him know. It's a mind game against grapplers in the -2 situation.
-2, yeah, you've got to make him think about that.
What would be sick now is if he does upside down kick and then flash kicks afterwards. That'd be sick.
Okay, Volcano Rosso gets out. Oh!
Good spacing.
I feel like going for sweep is always the best option, though. Oh, here we go.
That's the 3rd time he's done that.
Calm down.
Oh my. Oh, I looked at the wrong cage.
I bet you he does another one.
Nah, he's not going to do it, surely. Yeah.
Okay, there you go. Somei's staggering the strings. He might have realized, you know, I need to just tap, wait. That flash kicks have been, the flash kicks have been flying. Like, even in his previous match with against the Dowsin,
Yeah.
he was putting them out there, so...
Hey man, I feel Birdie's crouching light punch, it's literally one of the better closeout buttons, as I'd like to say. It's a light, I think it's like 6 frame start or something like that, and it's just mad annoying to deal with, especially in the corner. And he already let loose the flash kick anyway, so if your chance of interrupting, it was already gone.
Exactly,
So,
yeah.
I don't know. Sunmate to me, I know Tyrant was saying before, it's, look, you can only use Dolphin Dive once, but he's used it, I think, over 10 times now.
Yeah, I mean, I understand trying to close the gap, but it's just too risky. Like,
Dude, he checked the Dolphin Dive online. I want to point that out to you. He checked the Dolphin Dive online.
and again, he flashed me to a reaction.
Good jab. Gonna activate it, get a lovely conversion. His activation damage is still pretty good.
Oh, yeah. Okay, he got it, he got it, he got it. Unable to get any pressure off that, but it worked out.
Oh, that wasn't a punish. Oh, I thought the Sonic moves would have been fast enough. Okay, maybe he wasn't close enough. Good jump back.
Punish.
Good back
Nice.
fist. Forward hard punch there. Gonna put himself at match point.
Great usage of all of Guile's anti-air tools, but that one is definitely one you need to be ready for.
I can't help but feel these two have been in the air more than they've been on the ground. They've been very active.
I can understand Sommate's frustration trying to get in on Guile. Sometimes it's just a nightmare, you know?
He tried to do bull charge again, but that's punishable. It's like -7 and another bull when he's throwing it out everything in the kitchen sink to get himself punished. Dude, do you want to be stunned before 75 seconds? Throw again.
Throw.
Activate.
Ooh, okay, nice safe activation there.
But it wasn't a real mix-up because there's no meter.
Oh, he's done.
No, he didn't have the right V-skill. Oh, he waited for a delayed flash kick! He waited for it!
And listen, if there's one way this guy's going to close the round out, it had to be with a flash kick. Great stuff from Volcano Rosso, who's going to advance on into the top 8.
For me, that situation was too dire from the get-go for Sunmate because he got the knockdown, dashed, wait for the flash kick, but dude, he had like over 80% health.
Yeah.
No reason to flash kick there.
I know, right?
And when he clocked, jumped, it's your flash kick, baby. That's what you were looking for.
Yeah, he's always got that charge up already, and that's going to do it. Sunmate's going to drop out of the tournament. You know, there's always another tournament.
I think it's in 2 months' time.
It's in a couple of months. Yeah, it's definitely not around the corner. It's a little while away. So he's got some time to work on that matchup. You know, potentially get ready for another Guile. And if you play Birdie this season, it's rough anyway, because like the character did receive a number of changes that, you know, not for the better for him.
Yeah.
Bunch of nerfs.
For me, it's a thing that's been happening in Street Fighter V quite a bit is, look, we've used characters like it before. It's too many normals just were allowed to be used and they were not getting punished for it. And even when you were ready, you couldn't do it because there was the hurt box not big enough or it was a crush counter or something. So what they've done this season is they go, right, cool, hurt box is out for a couple more frames, or it's like, you know, it's more negative now.
I like
it's
that.
easier to deal with. And Birdie, I'm sorry, Birdie players, he was one of the biggest culprits. Just flinging that out, fierce, and it's like, you're looking and it's like, look, can I do something? Now it's a little bit easier. I think he's still, like, he's viable in the season, or in the tournament, sorry, but you do need another character now. With what they've done, I think you actually need a backup character.
Yeah, if you play solo Birdie, it's not a good time. Yeah, so that's gonna be something out of the tournament. And then coming up next, we are gonna get. We've had this matchup previously in the tournament. We had
White Ash and Lord Ahmed before.
Yes, we did, and now it's gonna be Ahmed versus Xenon. So different Colleen, but the same Bison player. It should be a good one. I feel like this is a strong matchup for Colleen. She definitely, I feel like she does well here.
So then, obviously looking at Xenon and White Ash, did you see anything that was the defining factor between the two that might make it difficult for Lord Ahmed?
Yeah,
or
I feel like Xenon is definitely looking a lot more like...
perfect.
Here we go, guys. You can see the bracket right in front of you. I feel like Xenon has definitely looked a bit more polished. I mean, I know he's been playing the character a bit longer than White Ash, perhaps. Ready for a few more different situations and things like that. But Ahmed was honestly really solid and played the matchup well as well.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to this game.
All right, but like we said, the bracket is on your screen right now. This is what's happened throughout the day, what has transpired. In the winners' semifinals, the top 8, you're going to see Big Bird going up against White Ash. And on the other side of the winner's side, you're going to see Xenon going up against Angry Bird. We are going through the losers' brackets now with 2 more matches to go. But LowHigh going up against Cannavaro, sorry. I keep butchering his name, I apologize. But he's going to be going up against LowHigh in the losers' top 8. And we're trying to determine our next top 8 match now. 2 more to go. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying the action. So, obviously, Tyrant is a specialist with both his characters, more so Colleen than the Bison because he made the switch. But I think the way Lord Ahmed approached this against White Ash, I think he should take a similar approach. Not unless he was watching Xenon play against Hydra Marine earlier.
Yeah. I mean, let's see here. Let's see if he can make it work. He's a very, very strong player.
I do want to see more parries, though. I don't know, that's just me. I'm not a Colleen fan.
You're just a fan of the parries, right?
Yeah.
I feel like this is definitely a matchup where you probably would be able to see a bunch as well because Bison throws out hella buttons, boy. All right.
That's it. You can't let him get too comfortable.
Wow, jump in. I feel like in this matchup specifically as well, we said it earlier, like, it's very ground-based. You don't need to jump on this guy.
Yeah.
You know,
I think, isn't Helitat like the go-to answer when Colleen jumps, even if she does the double jump?
I think so, yeah. I think so.
I think that's free damage for Bison, essentially.
Plus frames.
Slide. He was looking for... That was an arbitrary slide. He had nothing to cancel in, so that was a no-context slide he was about to do.
But beautiful counter hit confirmed from Ahmed. Gets him into a spot up over here, though. Xenon in control. Going to take it all the way to the corner with that.
Do you know how sick that was? He literally got the V-reversal with the baddie stick.
Yeah, that was sick.
That was gas. Head press. I respect it.
Baited.
I love it. And there's the Scurry. No command grab yet. He's trying to run away. Oh, forget me.
Oh.
Knockdown.
And the roundhouse. No threat of the one frame parry there with the EX. There was none available for Xenon, so he's going to close out with the meaty hard kick. Great choice.
Always something you got to consider against Colleen. When she has no meat, she's practically defenseless, to be honest.
Yeah, you have to just pressure. It could be a throw as well. You know, it's really something for her to think about. Minus there gets punished. He could have got a way bigger punish than that.
It was weak, but again, I can understand why he went for light kick instead. He wanted to have more frames, more time to work with.
Maybe he wasn't sure about...
He could do,
there you go.
He could do medium into down hard punch target combo, right?
Yeah, -7, so...
That's -6. So don't be fooled by that. That medium parabellum is -6.
Safe jump here on Bison. Goes low, gets the throw. Xenon in control now. Oh, what happened there? Maybe try parry?
All right, that's +1. He backdashed.
Yeah, he's out. Yeah, so like we saw earlier, Colleen can always backdash. If Bison does back throw, oh my goodness,
He might do another one.
Psycho
Yeah,
Crusher.
oh, the spacing!
Yeah.
Yo, that literally whiffed in front of his face. It's like he touched Colleen's nose.
Oh, the interruption there. It's not
Oh, he flinched. He flinched.
So, yeah, Xenon is going for the setups that requires the opponent to sit and block. Ahmed is doing anything but sit and block. He is active as hell. EX head stomps out the corner.
Xenon flinched. Oh, man.
Boy, like, he's not sitting there. He's not chilling. Head stomp.
Do you know, I kind of respect the neutral jump into the jumping hard punch. Great downward hitbox. And he's like, listen, it's a tense situation. I got a little bit of health to work with here. Maybe if Xenon was one step ahead, he could have sensed that, gone for the anti-air parry. But again, it was too tense. He was guessing for his life.
Right.
Guessing for the game, basically. All right. Lord Ahmed's 1-0 up, and he's had a much better start than he did against White Ash, I've got to say.
Let's go. Keep up.
Gotta go for a crouching fierce anti-air. That looked very awkward.
She can always backdash that.
Okay.
Yeah, back throw into Psycho Axe. She can always backdash. Or parry.
We just haven't seen them do it.
Yeah, because honestly, it is a risk. Like, you won't see it all the time unless you know the player's tendencies.
Parabellum.
That's why in a tournament set, it might be a bit risky to go for parries. They're better in like longer sets and things like that, you know.
Good punish on the Parabellum with the jab into scissors. Goes to the back throw.
Interruption on the dash. Beautiful.
There is a visual indication to see it. It's a good check from Xenon, nevertheless. Throw again. Is he going to activate? Okay.
Oh, okay.
I would have saved that, you know. I think he was doing fine on defense. Oh.
That's dead.
Yep.
Yeah. Jab into EXs is always a fantastic option. On block, you're plus. On hit, your combo will dead. So
pretty consistent, and obviously on hit, it's a hard knockdown. So.
Yeah, exactly. Guaranteed sell.
On your knees, baby. 240 into a setup, and he messed it up, unfortunately. And he's in the corner. Let's see if he can get out.
Oh, Taiko. Oh my goodness, here we go. This is bad right now for Xenon.
Yikes! +1. No shot again.
Oh.
Chase him out.
Punish. He could punish.
What could he have done there?
He could have done the dash spear.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Oh, Scurry.
Pressure. Good check again. He's going to spend the bar on the Egg Parabellum. Is he going to use Frost Edge? I wonder. He will. He's going to exhaust all of the V-meter, and he's out.
Oh,
whoa.
No punish. Interruption. He could have got another one against the cross-up Psycho. Ahmed is going to take it 2-0 over Xenon. That was a close match, man. Like, although it was 2-0, the games were close. You know what I'm saying? Like, they could have gone either way, and Ahmed is going to be the one that takes that. Xenon out the tournament. We're going to get Bison in there in top 8.
Do you know what? I mean, a couple of the interactions that happened there, it's good that he's sitting next to me, because it's like, okay, he could have punished. I would, like, you suggest he could have done something else here.
There was a couple of situations, but, you know, it's hard to be ready every time, and, you know,
Hey, he looked ready for like 90% of them.
Xenon played really well.
Yeah.
But sometimes Bison can just walk all over you. He's a momentum-based character. He's got lots of super good tools to just throw out. EX Scissor Kick, his plus buttons, even his jumps are kind of tricky to deal with sometimes. And the Devils, like it's a lot to look out for. But boy, he was looking good. This Ahmed is looking solid, dude.
Like I said, it's probably if he was predicting this earlier against White Ash, and he's going, okay, cool. So I potentially might fight another Colleen. Just have to brush up on things, look in the trainer mode real quick, and get ready. Then he could have watched Xenom's match before that, mentally prepared himself. But again, like I said, he didn't really have to change his style completely. I think he changed V triggers. He didn't use V trigger 2 against White Ash. I
feel like he was a lot more elusive on defense. He was a lot more active in his defense as well. Like. That second game was definitely very telling. When Xenon went for the setup in the corner with the hail, he just EX stomped out. He saw the hail coming down and he just out of there straight away.
Well, I mean, if you're relying heavily on... Because, like, real mix-up in this game, for the most part, a projectile has to be on screen.
Yeah.
Head press is allowing you to escape. Why not use it? Yeah. And again, all you need to do is connect, so you just bounce off.
It's one of the things that lets Bison do a lot better in matchups where, you know, in previous games like SF4 and stuff, he wasn't very good at. You know, against characters like Fang, he can get out of a lot of the situations with the setups. Projectile invincibility is big. So, yeah, Bison, man, he's definitely a threat this season.
Deal. I mean, some people have him in the top 5, some people have him in the top 10.
Yeah, he's really good, man.
Listen, the weaknesses he have are glaring weaknesses. Let's not ignore that. But again, there's a lot of characters that are viable contenders this season. I could put 8 characters in the top 5. I could put 20 characters in the top 10.
I know what you mean. I know what you mean. It's really hard. I feel like the tiers are very condensed this season. So like you've got a bunch of super strong characters and then a bunch of not so strong characters. Well, you know, you could fit a lot into those brackets.
Sorry, Sagat, we're talking to you.
The king, baby. Unfortunate.
All right. We had the penultimate set before, so I believe, according to my stream team, this should be the last match we're going to be showing before tomorrow.
Correct.
Urian going up against Vega. I think, did Bolt Strike or somebody tell me this was rough for Vega? I can't
Probably. They're all a bunch of down players, man. All the Vega players.
Oh, you stayed. I don't
you know what I'm saying?
on that.
You know what I'm saying?
But I will say, when he activates feature gun block, Vega has the luxury of getting out of there without having to deal with the mirror behind him.
Yeah, for sure.
That's one good thing about it. But other than that, I think it's hard to get Urian off you when he's in right now. It is hard for him to get people off him.
Yeah, I can see it for sure. No doubt.
And he's gone with V-Trigger 1. I know, like, there's so many ways to cancel into that V-Trigger 1 now, it's ridiculous. But it's something that he's needed for a long time.
Yeah.
Vega. But chase down with the chariot. No kill. Last season, that would have killed.
The jab.
Damn, Shady's been pretty relentless today. Incessant pressure. He's like, even if he's in, and his mind is like, nope. Jab.
For the record, just a fun fact, Phoenix has had the longest wait between games. He was the first game on stream, and now he's the last game on stream.
What are the odds?
So he's been watching all this time. Hopefully he's been in T mode.
Do you know how antsy you must be?
Yeah, you want to play right there, man. You want to play.
Violent knee drop, and luckily he avoided it. Tried to use Flying Barcelona, good spacing.
Right.
Now, Phoenix has got critical art, but I think he can better utilize that on the X moves if he gets the chance to use it. Good interruption.
Go.
He's out. There's that Season 5 change in the Flying Barcelona. What's he going to do? Watch out for the headbutt.
He just reflected.
Onto
the mirror. That's dead right there. Gonna spend the bar. Shady gonna take the first game.
I know they can't hear me, but I'm trying to make your tournament life a little bit longer. It's hard.
It's rough.
It's hard.
It's not easy. Phoenix. I mean, it's hard to say what even he could have done there because
I don't think he played badly.
No, I don't think he did. But it was just Urian just looks extremely difficult.
Yeah, in the matchup, I mean, like he's completely overwhelmed in a lot of situations, and when he does have that chance, he's getting very little damage. He's resetting to neutral, but again, the damage differential is in Urian's favor. You'd have to have like extremely situational situations there for Vega to properly capitalize.
Yeah.
So it's looking rough, man. Looking difficult.
Nice buffer there from Shady.
Was that off the coral punch or the medium?
The medium.
Headbutt,
these headbutts are paying off.
Wake up, Butters. He's not having it. He ain't having it. Oh, he spent the V-Trigger 1 early. I don't know about that one, Chief. Good defensive sequence, though. Don't listen to me. Good defensive. That was brilliant.
Block out. Yeah, blocked all of it.
And that's why you're playing an under. Good air-to-air. Oh, you can kill him.
Is he
should
done?
be dead. He should be dead.
Barcelona. Yep, there it is. Is Una drop going to do it? Phoenix looking solid, dude. This guy he's looking sick.
I remember watching him last year in the Middle Eastern thing. He's got a competent Vader. It's just when you get paired up with your bad matchups, you can't really showcase your abilities, right?
He's not even using that broken V skill 2 either. That definitely needs to be nerfed.
Oh yeah, he's got V skill 1.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's for Metallic Saphir though, which Shady hasn't really been using.
Yeah, true. Wake up AX again!
I mean, it's a reversal. If you're not going to meet it properly.
Nice conversion of the
Back
meaty
throw.
counter hit tackle. No, no, no.
And that Metallic Saphir is going to be taking Shady to the final round of this set.
That could be curtains for Phoenix right there. Shady
Oh
goes
my
to
God.
set point.
What a start for Shady. This is looking bleak for Phoenix. Can he come back? And that was a whiff the X headbutt. No capitalization because he wasn't expecting it.
No counter hit there.
+2.
Yep.
That X Metallic Saphir went from +1 to +2 on block. So in the corner is brilliant.
Stand hard kick. Great choice there. Keeps it safe there.
Do you know what? I think, yeah. No! Oh no, don't put yourself in a perilous situation now. You've only got 15% health.
He's got all the resources to make something happen, Jammers. He might be able to do it here. He needs one clean hit. Here we go. EX scoop.
No, the headbutt. Please, back off, back off. Okay.
Oh, he tried normal headbutt though.
I respect it because if a command grab came, I would have got it.
No, Phoenix with the command grab. That's unfortunate there. Aegis up. Oh, he baited him out. Phoenix had to make a move. Jumping out the corner was not an option there. Shady is going to take it and advance on into the top 8 loser side.
Do you know what was abysmal about that situation? He couldn't be reversed there because where you went. And the mirror's
The
just
mirror
gonna
was
be
closing in like a wall in one of those horror movies, just slowly closing in.
That
What can you do?
sucks.
What can you do?
Like we said before, I don't think Phoenix played badly. Bad matchup. He tried as much as he could.
Yeah,
I mean, he tried to capitalize as well in particular situations as well.
it's a shame.
One of the rounds was closed out by Nick's headbutt. The next time, good awareness on Tyrus then, he went for a regular headbutt because, again, you get Oki after EX Grand Azuna drop. And if you try to go for another one,
throw,
for the momentum,
Yeah.
headbutt. So I see it. I see it. That's actually some really good stuff there.
Yeah, Shady was definitely throwing him out there. So that's going to be, what, 2 Urians up there? Because we've got LowHigh as well.
Damn, we had quite a number of Urians today, didn't we? So LowHigh, and we got Shady. Was there anyone
Hydra
else?
Marine was a Urian as well.
Yeah, there we go. I mean, hey, shouts to all you guys using Urian this season. You stuck with him through hell, rain, and snow. But, guys, your top 8 bracket has been determined for tomorrow. It's going to be happening in less than 24 hours. So, again, to reiterate, this is your bracket. We've got Big Bird going up against White Ash, potentially Rashid going up against Colleen. That's going to be an interesting match to see. And the other side of winners is going to be Phenom going up against Angry Bird.
No surprises. See that top 4 winners right there? There's no surprises for me. That's all. If you see those names in the bracket, in a tournament like this, you can pretty much bank on all 4 of those guys making it out there to top 8.
They've come to do a job.
For sure. And so the loser side, we're going to have LowHigh versus Cannavaro.
That's going to be Urian Gaia?
Yeah. So that guy goes by another name, Volcano Rosso, which we know him better for.
Yeah.
You know, he did very well on a lot of the online tournaments in previous years. And in the other side of the losers top 8, it's going to be Lord Ahmed versus Shady. So Bison versus Urian.
I'm actually looking forward to that one, just because of how Lord Ahmed... Color me impressed. I really liked how Lord Ahmed played Bison today.
Yeah.
I want to see if he can stop the aggression and just the stubbornness of Shady's Urian, because that was a very active Urian.
Bison can definitely do it. Bison does well in that matchup, I think. He can...
Hey, I've seen Bison get caught out a couple of times.
Oh, yeah, don't get it twisted. Like, it's not an easy one, but he can definitely make it happen. He's got a lot of the tools to shut down Urian's approach and stuff like that. So I'm looking forward to it regardless. But man, it's been good to watch some CPT.
It is. It's great to have it back. And guys, it will be on the same Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Capcom
Fighters.
Pretty sure it will be on the respective streaming platforms as well. Elsewhere, we'll be tweeting it out. Capcom Fighters will be tweeting it out. And I believe we are going to have another pre-show before we come back and commentate, courtesy of Logan, Summer, and F Word tomorrow.
You guys don't need to see that. You know, we can do that. Those guys don't need to do it.
We can bring in some stuff and then do it ourselves.
You guys don't want to see those 2 goons.
Listen, they haven't seen them 2 enough. They've seen me enough. They need to see more people.
I'm just playing, man.
But yeah, guys, the bracket's been determined. We'll be with you tomorrow. I don't think we have any more announcements. I'm not sure actually what time. It might be the same time we actually start tomorrow.
Yeah, I think it'll be around the same time.
4 p.m. UK time, and then 5 p.m. for the tournaments to start.
Yeah.
But we are going to be determining the first winner for the CPT Online 2020 season, and they'll be getting an automatic qualification to the big event that will be happening once the 18 weeks is over and done with.
We're going to be in there, boy. So it's all to play for. Got some real heavy hitters in there, a couple of surprises. So You guys are definitely going to want to tune in for that tomorrow. So don't go anywhere. Stay tuned to the channel, and we will see you guys tomorrow. We're out here, guys. Thank you.